Let's go.
Tonight,
Seattle Seahawks
from Seattle, Washington, it's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL of
Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry here for Kenneth Walker, the third. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. Toss left side for Walker. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They're going right back to Walker. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Now Gino. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled right at 35. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. He gets away from one. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them. I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, a chance to
damn you, son of a bitch.
Instead, we remain scoreless.
Motherfucking bastard, cocksucker, motherfucker.
Got to him as he released it.
Come on, bitch.
2nd down.
Knock me down before I got to do my shit. Fuck you.
He'll air this one deep for Jeudy.
Yes.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep in Seattle territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards.
Yeah.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now it's
timeout
called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
17 seconds.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to press this one.
Fuck you.
They stop it right around the
Bitch,
wall.
nigga. Come on.
Now a timeout called for by the
motherfucker.
offense. And that's their second charge timeout here this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Chubb. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Tired, dude? You just woke up again? No. Come on, back.
Now they're going to run a little pop pass here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Running left is Walker. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that will be incomplete. 1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense. The whole thing's in check.
Punt away,
punting situation.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jimmy. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to play into the 3rd quarter, not all the way through.
Try to say it again. Hail Mary.
First drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not,
No. Some of the fucking.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jimmy.
Oh, you bitch!
And it's still double team intercepted. Picked up by Cleveland. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Drive the left side with Walker. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Gino now to throw. Open man, there's Gogo. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
I know Michael Dixon up here. Richard Daly's cousin.
Hines now on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back, or a momentum swing that way.
Oh, my God,
They
dude.
get a 2-for-1 without even giving up the football. And that nearly is second. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's second down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they're stopping with just over a minute to go before halftime. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went heavy. No surprise that it was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just trying to
Man.
drive forward. His job to pick it up. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They run it again with Chubb. It's a game of 6, moves into a manageable 3rd and 2.
There's no way I use all those goddamn things. This is bullshit. Alright, whatever.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Fuck off.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive. Something to look forward to. As we get you back out to Brandon Gutton and Carl Davis.
Goddamn. Bitches.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, haven't we? Because
It's caught.
They got it, bitch. What?
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. 70 yards. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The taking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And out now come the Seahawks. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
yeah, that flip becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try to slow things down a little bit.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And this returnable for Hines. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. But Turner's really good help from there, but not to be.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point in the preseason, you want them to go through half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter.
Man, see, I wasted that. God damn it, I don't talk shit.
We're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
See, I don't talk shit.
Well past
I'm
midfield
gonna make a
before
fucking
being stopped just
first
before
down.
the 35. So not only did they convert on
Damn,
4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And the defense bit hard there. They were thinking run all the way, play fake, working to perfection on 4th down.
And it was able to work because of the down and distance situation. 4th and short, you've got to respect it. You show a little play action. Oftentimes, it's open for what you need, and that's exactly what happened there.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb.
Yeah, bitch,
All
what?
the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now we're getting a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. There's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Let your hands up and eat it, boy.
Another play, so we will switch arms as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Now this one complete on a slant route. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Al down to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Second and 10. And once more, Hal back to the air. This will be caught by Brown. They get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Powell. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
You're shaking hands with your team, hugging them, giving a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out. A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is a tick, tick, tick.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case. The O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defense in front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ford. And stopped at 3 the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Starting to look like this drive may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the off season. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Watson on the sneak, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Good game there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
The game is over. Boy, 21-0.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way.
This is the development trait. This player has a zone ability.
Yep. Yeah. 20 up, 21 up, 3-0 to now. Events that were next week.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the right coaches to hire for your staff.
Advance to next week again. All right. Uh-oh. There. Right there. Who's that? All right. Subscribe for more smoke videos creeping up on your YouTube screen. Until next time.